everyone. It's the James and Greg Show. We're almost into the amazing race, and this is our recap.
Yeah, for episode 9 and 10.
Oh my God. Let's talk about how much we hate Brooke. Stick around.
Oh my God, you're going to hate it.
This is our recap of Amazing Race episode
9
and 10.
Yes!
Yay! So,
I loved episode 9. What did you
well,
think?
I like everything except one person on episode 9.
Oh, I can tell you who it is already. Brooke.
Oh, jeez.
He is not loving her anymore. He could, do without
Scott?
her.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott, too. I just feel sorry for him. It's bringing out the worst of his personality, actually.
Okay, Scott.
I'm sure his personality is amazingly cute, and Sara would have been a great partner for him.
Oh, yeah.
But holy hell, his personality is getting
Well, Sara
because of her.
Sarah was a great partner for him, but I'd love to see Brooke and Shamir or Shamaza.
Oh, Brooke. Brooke and my balls, my achy balls. That would have been the best.
See,
anyway.
I would envision an amazing roadblock for the amazing race would be, okay, Scott, you have a choice between eating this bowl of broken glass or spending one more day with Brooke. What do you choose?
Nom, 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 nom. Break some more glass, please. Oh my gosh, she's just so horrible. Anyway, so let's go through the whole show.
Oh. Okay, Brooke. Yeah.
Okay.
So it started off in Athens, and they had to do the bungee jump.
Yes, and that is so scary because our poor little Scott, I was going to cry for him again because he is afraid of heights, and he has to do it because of how it worked out.
Right.
But she's not very encouraging, right?
Right. But I'm very impressed with him that he's overcome his fears each time, kept his eye on the prize, and just sucked it up and did
Sucked it up, jumped on a bungee cord into like a river.
Yeah. And
it was scary, I'm telling you.
And the thing is,
I wouldn't want to do it.
I thought was silly was, okay, there was all the drama, the teams are split up in time-wise. They have to go do the bungee thing, but they're all on the same flight to Vietnam. So they all get bunched up.
All tied.
Yeah.
Everyone's tied again.
So,
I like them when they start to tie again because it really does give equal opportunity.
Right.
Except if somebody has to do an extra task.
Right. Which was Joey and Tara.
Yes, for episode 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, right.
But episode 9, what did we do? I loved it. It was fun.
The detour was either climb the ladder.
Oh, yeah. The ladder and push it up through these stairs.
Or carry the mannequins.
Oh, the mannequins.
So we'll do the ladders right quick.
Okay,
so
the ladder.
The ladders was just taking it, getting up the stairs,
Jimmying it up,
getting the bird cage.
Communicating with your partner.
So Brooke and Scott go to the place to get the ladder and don't see that it's up there, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Lolo comes up and Logan goes, oh, no. London goes, oh, there it is. Brooke freaks out. Oh, no! It tries to push her out of the way, and then they're climbing the ladder to get it.
She's so horribly mean.
And she's yelling at Scott to hold the ladder.
Oh, my God.
And Logan's like, London's like, oh, la, grabs it, let's go.
I know, he was so great.
And Brooke melts down.
Oh my gosh! Now she has to do the mannequins, and the other guys did the ladder too, and it was fast, and it was to the point, done. But the mannequins were like a horrible project, especially for the team that forgot the little boy mannequin.
No, they forgot the guy. They took the kid.
No, they forgot the child.
No, they forgot the dad. Remember, because the dad was set. Yeah, they had the kid. They said grab a guy, grab a male and a female. So they thought they grabbed the boy kid and the female mom.
Yeah, and they forgot the dad.
Yeah, and that was Tara and Joey.
Yes.
So we spent half the episode.
They're running with these mannequins. They're falling apart in the streets. You're thinking people are gonna have missing hands and not complete it. And then
we spent half the episode watching Brooke bitch.
Because that's good TV apparently. Because that's all I'm doing in this episode of our show. That's bitch about Brooke. Oh my gosh.
So basically, Scott was, she's whining like she's giving birth. The little grunts and stuff when she's physical exertion, yeah.
I guess that's how birth is.
So Tara and Joy, so Brooke and Scott finally quit bitching enough to go set up the mannequins.
Yes,
right?
finally.
3 of the teams could do the ladders. The last 2 teams had to do the mannequins.
Right?
So they got done with theirs. Joey and Tara finally realized they were missing a mannequin.
Yes, they had to run back. Get a mannequin, bring it back. But they did that really quickly, though.
But by that time, Brooke and Scott were gone.
Yes.
And
so they got worried.
Yeah. So then they had to do...
There's one more thing.
what was it? I guess there wasn't. Oh, the roadblock. The roadblock was the bungee jump.
Oh, yeah, and then to the mat.
Yeah, then the next time.
Okay.
So from worst to first was TeamFun.
TeamFun.
I know.
Worst to first.
They were unstoppable.
They were so... Well, were they?
Well, spoilers. Second place was Matt and Redmond right behind them.
Yes.
Right? And then Team Lolo.
Yay,
which
Team Lolo.
I think is the dark horse.
I think they're the dark horse also. I'm hoping.
And then Scott.
I mean, that's who you have to root for after you... Well, you'll see.
Then Scott and Brooke, and then
Scott and Brooke.
Tara and Joy. And Tara and Joy was... They were looking for the place with the ladders, and Brooke and Scott didn't tell them where it was at.
Right.
So they were...
They didn't tell them that they were done.
Oh, they didn't tell them they were done.
They didn't tell them they were done.
Yes. So they got pissed, and so the tension came out on the mat, and then it come to find out it was a non-elimination.
That was great. Yay. So that means Tara and Joey had to do an extra task.
Yeah, they had to do the speed.
So now that takes us to see episode 10.
Right, which was, I like to call the CrossFit, ungodly steam bath, physical exertion.
Oh, the physical, endurance.
It was riding bicycles through Vietnam in the summer.
Yeah, let's just, talk about this one quickly because it was hell.
It was.
It was hell.
They say they had to ride their books. They had to ride to this temple.
To the
go
temple.
Go get the Travelocity gnome.
Yes.
Get the clue. And then it was the clue took them to the roadblock, which was the shrimp nets.
Oh yeah,
catchers.
like they did in other episodes.
They had to load the bike,
like in other seasons.
Ride the bike, drop it off with a specific amount that was allotted to it.
Right.
Then ride the bike back. Well, most everyone had an okay time with it, except for Floyd.
Oh, Floyd from Team Happy Fun.
They got there first to the roadblock
because they were in first.
And he dropped some. And he's like, "Oh, I can come back and get them." He got there. He thought, "I can learn what I have and go back and get the rest." No, one delivery.
One delivery.
He went back.
Had to start over.
Other teams had caught up. He went out. He was with London at that time.
Yeah.
London was having trouble. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to help you," and part of the ones his fell off during that time, and he didn't realize it.
Right.
But none on London's bike was all the same. He helped her get righted back up with a passerby. They rode there, got there at the same time. She passed. He didn't. Now this was the second time he had to do it. He had to lay down for a minute.
He had to, because he was running out of breath. He was getting heat exhaustion from Vietnam's what do you call that?
Humidity.
Yeah, we don't have that there here in California. That humidity stuff.
So then the other teams pass. He goes back, and Becca's very patient. She's very concerned what's going on.
She can flip a switch sometimes.
So he comes. He finds the one he missed. Dropped him back, went back to it, got checked in, but he's like, I can't do it. I have to do this. I got to keep going. I got to do my best.
Yes.
I was so impressed.
Yeah.
So he gets back,
he is
checked
a champion.
in, the last one away from the roadblock. Okay, so roadblock, and now it's next up was the detour. And the detour this time was was rowing the boat with your feet.
Why is it so funny to us? Why is it so funny?
It was like giving birth and rowing a boat at the same time. Because they were out there, they just needed the little stirrups from the gynecologist.
Yeah,
right? It was tough.
Do you think the boys had an unfair advantage of that one?
Well, if you remember, Logan had a tough time because his legs are so long, the seat wouldn't work, and so he really couldn't make it happen. And Matt fortunately could do it, right?
Yes.
Well, it was a detour, so they both were on it. So Matt was shorter, he could do it, and so that way didn't mean Redmond would have to do it with his artificial leg.
Right, that's what.
Right, and
But I thought.
And Scott and Brooke, they made it.
They made it just fine.
Now she was must have been on medication more for this leg. Because she was
or just tired out from all that stuff that
she whined and bitched on the bicycling part.
Right. Then she just totally
Yeah, she kind of relaxed. because I guess she saw they weren't in last place, and she kind of became.
Oh, don't have to be a bitch anymore.
Right. Tara and Joy overcame the speed
I don't know
bump.
where she gets that from. Like, does that come from her mother or something? Or is that just something?
I think it's just her medication. Tara and Joy overcame the speed bump of having to find 72 duck eggs out in the.
Yes.
And so they got there. London and Logan came in fourth, and so here's the deal. So Floyd and Becca, they were riding the bikes to the roadblock.
Yes.
I mean to the detour, and he was overcome by heat exhaustion.
He really was.
Evidently, they could tell what was going on because they must have had a medic alongside him. Because in a few shots, you could hear and see the motorized scooter that was along with him.
Right.
So he fell over. He tried to get back up, and you saw the medic come on.
Yeah, he was so dizzy. You know when that? Have you ever had that happen?
I've had friends that happened.
Oh,
to,
haven't you had that in fencing when you're in like heat and you're wearing all the
friends
fencing
have
gear?
had, and our producer followed.
Oh
victim
my
of that.
gosh! So you tell how that feels. Like,
It-
what's that feel?
Well, your core, your body is so hot
That you're cold.
that you feel cold in your extremities and everything. You can't get your body function. Your
But do
metabolism's
you
off.
kind of
You
faint?
start to get the chills
Yeah.
and you're nauseous and you.
You're lightheaded
and-
they
and-
can't hear you, so I'm going to repeat.
Okay.
So you're lightheaded, you're nauseous,
the
you're all
chills.
out of sorts, you get chills, you can't focus, you're unsteady on your feet. So he had all those symptoms. They were cooling him off. They let him sit for a minute. He tried to get up, wasn't working. They laid him on his back,
you don't see
elevated
this
his
part
feet.
in the editing of the
Well,
show.
no, you saw a
you
good
saw
shot of
that,
it, yeah.
but you don't see like the
didn't see him
build
vomit or
up to
anything.
it.
But so
I
basically
kept
what
saying
happened.
he's gonna vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought vomit was coming.
So basically, everyone checked in. You saw them cut back to where he was sitting on the side of the road with Becca, being overly concerned about him, not about being out of the race, concerned about her friend.
Good. What a good
And,
teammate.
And not wanting for him to go out on being because he got sick. It's
Right.
And you saw Phil come up, and you're like,
Oh damn.
it's done. So he comes in and says, everyone's checked in. Sorry.
And it's an
You know.
elimination round, and we lost our favorite team.
But I will say, I'm sure you.
From the beginning, they were our favorite.
Oh yeah, they were great.
But
And-
now my new favorite is different.
as Lolo.
Yes,
Yeah, I think it's gonna
the
be
dark
Lolo.
horse.
It's either Lolo or it's going to be the boys. We've always been
I don't
fun
know-
on this race.
No, they were mean in the beginning.
And they were
but-
mean again.
Yeah, they were mean again. They're mean. They're competitive,
So I was
but they're
gonna-
boys, like mean boys about it.
Yeah, they're
Like mean
they're
high school
snotty. Yeah,
boys.
they're jocks. I thought that Phil's outfit in this whole thing was very stylish. I really did. He had the nice shirt. He was something that weird, nice shirt.
Yeah.
He had a shirt like this, and he had khakis
You
and
know what
a
I'd
little
like
hat.
to see Phil in?
What?
A romper. Those are making the I want one. I want a romper.
I would-
My butt would look good in a romper.
Sure.
That's what Parker tells me.
So I was at an event last night. Dude that was there in a romper. Everyone else was nice, kind of dressed
I
up,
like them.
and he was in like a houndstooth romper.
Yeah, but what were his shoes? The footwear really matters in a romper. Do you remember?
I couldn't even take myself to look long enough to
you
because it
have
was
to look down. You can't just look at all that. You have to look down. The shoes matter in a romper.
So Phil, if you're watching,
Show what a romper is. And I really want to see Phil in a romper.
Don't you?
Phil's got the body to rock it.
So we're down to the final four.
Yes.
Going to be close.
4.
Who do you think's going to win?
Yeah.
We're on Team Lolo.
We're, both of us?
Oh, yeah.
Team Lolo all the way.
Oh,
So
We're wrapping
if
this
team,
season
if
up.
Team Lolo doesn't win this, what are we gonna do for our
Do I have to
fans?
take some? Okay, I'll take someone else. I'll take.
Don't pick Brooke
No.
because you can't cheer for her.
I'll have to take a shower even if she does.
Don't pick the boys. Pick the parents. You're a parent.
Boston.
Okay, I'll go with Tara, and
No, just go with Lolo. We'll both go. With
I'll go
her.
Lolo. We're all in.
Yeah, because I don't want to force you to do something.
Okay, and the producer's Boston.
Okay, great. If
Yeah.
you win, then you tell us what to do.
Oh, she does already.
We'll both wear rompers.
Jesus.
Thank you for watching,
You already have
everybody.
me dressing. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the James and Greg Show.
Hope you liked this episode.
Yes.
If you did, you know what we need you to do?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes.
What do they need you to do?
They need to subscribe.
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 And also, we have other episodes here you might like. We do recaps of The Amazing Race and
And
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
So, thanks again for watching. We'll see you around. Subscribe.